Hello guys, this is Jerry speaking. Welcome to LJPCBM episode number 668. And before we react to Mariposa Trip 29, I wanted to react to this next two episodes. But for now, let's react to $1 Million Shark series premiere. Along with, before everyone close this up with Spin for a Million premiere tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on the 25th. Now, while I'm reacting to this, I'm going to eat some birthday cake. Seen here. I'm reacting to this beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Still on. Cake. Come on, let's. Man. Still on, still. Come on, YouTube. Oh well. It's gonna go 8 time now. Okay, there we go. Got it. Come on. Load. There we go. Come on. Please load. Thank you.
One turn of a single card could be worth $1 million. From Campbell, California, it's $1 Million Shot.
Wow.
And now, here's your host, Star.
Hold on, pause.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's having an error bug.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
I have a difficulty. Stand by. Let's start over. There we go. Can we try this again now? Yeah, start over from 0 minutes. 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Come on! Okay, there we go. Got it. It's loading now. Oh, I see. It won't let me. Hang on. There we go. Can this thing load anytime now, please? Thank you. Okay. I have a bug in the background. But anyway, there we go. Okay, there we go. Got it fixed now. Let's go.
one turn of a single card could be worth $1 million. From Campbell, California, it's $1 Million Shot. And now, here's your host, star of $1 Million Shot.
Wow.
Alex.
Hello,
Wow.
thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Brandon Scruggs, and hello, everybody. Welcome to the world premiere of $1 Million Sharks.
Wow.
Yes, thank you. This is the game show where one turn of a single card could make you a millionaire. Now let's open the board and get to the cards. And as you can see, as we reveal the cards over there, the red cards on the top will be played by one player, and the blue cards on the bottom will be played by another. And now let's meet our first two contestants on $1 Million Sharks, which are Mark Leota and Alex Hool. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
You're welcome indeed. Mark Leota, welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Wow.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Mark.
I am 33 years old. I enjoy game shows and, of course, playing some cool video games.
What video games do you like to play most of the time?
Mainly Mario Kart.
I haven't played Mario Kart in a long time.
Wow.
Mario Kart is a fun game. It's nice to have you here, Mark, and Alex Hool. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and tell us a little bit about yourself as well.
Oh, I am 30. I live in South Carolina, and I enjoy game shows and playing video games as well.
Wow, and what video games do you like to play mostly?
Well, mostly it'll be Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii.
Very two popular game shows. All right, gentlemen, each of you have a deck of 52 playing cards which have been shuffled and cut before we run on the air. Mark is going to be playing the red cards on the top, and Alex will be playing the blue cards on the bottom.
Wow.
Now, the object of the game is simply work your way across the board by predicting whether the next card is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. The first player to clear the board wins the first game of the match. We play the best 2 out of 3, and the winner of the match will receive $6,000 and will use that $6,000 to play in the big money cards, which that $6,000 could turn into a cool $1 million.
Wow.
At stake. But before we call off high-low on the cards, you must answer a high-low toss-up question. And Mark, you get the first question.
Okay.
Mark, we asked 113-year-old boys, would you like to switch places with your dad for a year? How many boys said yes?
Well, that age, they're basically the tail end of their childhood and starting their teenage years. And I bet their dads probably have a little job that they probably like to try. So I will say 67.
67 out of 113-year-old boys said they would like to switch places with their father for a
Wow.
year. Alex, do you think that's higher or lower than 67?
I'm gonna say it is lower than 67.
If it is lower, you get to play the cards. If not, Mark will, and I'll find out as they do. The actual number of 13-year-old boys say they would like to switch places with their dad for a year is 27. It is lower. So, Alex, you get the first crack at the cards, and you have the option to change the card if you do not like it. Alex, your opening card is a 3.
Oh, 3 is a great card. I'm going to keep it, and we're going to go high.
If it's another 3 or it's lower, you lose. It must be higher. Higher than a 3? No.
Ooh.
Another 3, and you go back to your base card, and Mark gets a free shot at his cards. And Mark, since you did not win the question, you cannot change this card. Mark, your opening card is a 6.
Ooh.
Higher, please.
Higher than a 6, it's a 9. Mark, you have the option to freeze that card.
I'll stick to the die right next.
Yes, that dirty old number. Anyways, Mark, you have the option to freeze and protect your position, or you can continue off calling off high-low on the cards. But if you make one mistake, you go back to your base card.
But I will freeze.
All right, that 9
Yeah.
becomes his new base card. We can't take those cards away from him. And Alex, you're going to get the next question. We asked 100 female business executives, is a successful marriage greater effort than a career? How many said yes?
I think for this one, this is going to
be a high number. I will say about 72.
72 out of 100 female business executives say that a marriage is greater than a career. Mark?
I'll say a little bit lower.
You're going to say it's a little bit lower. The actual number of female business executives say a successful marriage is a greater effort than a career is 87, and that's not low, it's higher.
Wow.
You have that 3 there. Would you like to keep that card or change it?
Well, I'm still going to keep it, of course. And, well, it didn't work the last time. Let's see if it'll work this time. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 3? No, it's a 2.
Again?
You go back to your base card and Mark gets a free shot at the 9.
Lower.
Lower than a 9? Oh, another duplicate card.
Seriously?
Man, it's our first episode and already these cards are evil. So you
Yeah.
go back to your base card and Mark, you get the 3rd question of game number 1. We asked 100 taxi drivers, have you ever been mugged by a passenger? How many taxi drivers said yes they have?
I will say about 53.
53 out of 100 taxi drivers say they've been mugged by a passenger, Alex.
I'm going to say it's lower.
You're going to say it's lower. The actual number of taxi drivers said they ever been mugged by a passenger is 31. It is lower.
Ooh.
Alex, you still have that 3. What are you going to do?
Well, let 3rd time be the charm here. Higher.
Higher than 3? The charm worked. It's a queen.
Ooh.
More like it. Lower.
Lower than the queen is a 10.
Well, I'm not going to take the chance here. We'll freeze on the 10.
And that 10 becomes his new base card, and now it's time for sudden death. The 4th and final question of game number 1, so somebody's going to win this on the play of the cards. And Alex, you get the 4th and final question of game number 1. What percent of people who wait on tables are women? What percent of people who wait on tables are women?
I'm going to go with... I'm just going to go with a quarter of them to 25.
25%. Mark, do you think that's higher or lower than 25%? You're going to go a bit higher. The actual percent of people who wait on tables are women is 88. That's a lot higher. All right, Mark, here's the situation in sudden death. You have that 9, and you have the option to change that, or you can play that 9 and call off high-low on the cards, or you can pass control to Alex. But if you decide to pass, and if he makes a mistake, you win the first game of the match. But if you decide to play and you make a mistake, Alex wins the first game of the match. So, Mark, what may I ask would you like to do?
Okay. I'll keep control.
Okay.
I will change the 9.
That 9 is gone, and now it's a queen.
Ooh.
Excellent. Lower.
Lower than the queen. No, it's an ace, and Alex, you won the first game of the match.
Ooh.
All right, Alex, that's game number 1. If you win one more game, you'll win $6,000. So, Mark, this is a make or break for you. And we're going to get to game number 2 right after we take time out for this.
Wow.
We're back with $1 Million Sharks. Alex winning the first game of the match. If he wins one more game, he'll have $6,000 and we'll play the big money cards for a possible $1 million. So, Mark, you got to win this game to go into the tiebreaker or it's break for you. We already loaded the cards for game number 2. And, Mark, you get the first question. So, pay close attention. We asked 100 new fathers, when the baby cries at night, did you pretend that you were asleep? How many new fathers said yes?
69.
69.
Wow.
100 new fathers say that they were pretending they were asleep when the baby cried. Alex, do you think that's higher or lower than 69?
I'm going to go lower.
You're going to go lower. What is the actual answer, computer? It's 52. It is slightly lower. So
Wow.
Alex, you have control and you can change this card if you don't like it, and you have a queen.
Queen's a good card. Let's keep it and go lower.
Lower than the queen, it's a 5.
Okay, I'm going to take a chance and go higher.
Higher than the 5, it's another queen.
Ooh.
Lower.
Lower than the queen, a 10.
Oh!
And he only needs one card to win the match, so let's find out what happens as we give you the second question of game number 2, Alex. We asked 100 U.S. mayors, does your town have a lover's lane? How many mayors said yes, they have a lover's lane in their town?
I'm just almost gonna go in the middle for this one. I will say about 45.
45 out of 100 U.S. mayors said that they have a lover's lane. Mark, do you think that's higher or lower? You're going to go a little bit higher. The actual number of U.S. mayors say that their town has a lover's lane is...
Oh!
Nose, Alex! And just for getting that round nose, you get yourself a $5,000 bonus.
Wow.
You have that 10 and you only need one card to win. Would you like to play that 10 or change it?
Change it, please.
The 10 is gone and now it's a 7.
Ooh.
Not a good change.
Alright. Well, 50-50 chance at this. I'm gonna say the last card is higher.
For $6,000 on the winner of the match, higher? No! It's a 5. You go back to your base card, and Mark, you get a free shot at the cards. Your opening card is a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5, it's a king.
Lower.
Lower than the king, it's a deuce.
Higher.
Higher than the deuce, it's a 10. And just like with Alex, you only need one card to tie up the match. So, Mark, we're going to give you the next question of game number 2. We asked 100 men who are married for 50 years, do you kiss your wife only in a romantic way? How many men said yes, they only kiss their wife in a romantic way?
51.
51, you say. Alex, do you think that's higher or lower than 51?
I'm gonna say lower.
You're going to say it's lower. The actual number of men who are married for over 50 years say that they kiss their wife only in a romantic way is 16. It is lower.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, Alex. You have the 7. Would you like to keep it or change it?
Change it.
All right. That 7 now becomes the king.
Oh!
Lower.
For $6,000 on a championship, lower to 9, and you won the game. Congratulations, Alex. You just won yourself $6,000, and you'll be playing the big money card. Mark, we had a great time with you being here on $1 Million Sharks. We got some nice fun bits for you backstage. Thanks for playing.
No problem.
Yes, it was. And we're going to take time out, and when we come back, Alex Wu is going to be playing the $1 Million Big Money card.
Wow.
We're back with our champion, Alex Hu, who has $6,000 in his pocket, and he's looking forward to turn that $6,000 into a cool $1 million. Alex, how does it feel to be the first winner of $1 Million Sharks?
Oh, it feels great.
That's very good to hear. What would you do whatever how much money you win tonight if you win big?
Well, if I ever do win a lot of money, and even though they just introduced it last year, but if I ever win a lot of money, I will probably get myself the new C8 Corvette.
Oh, I love the new Corvettes. It has the European style to it. If I had the money, I'd probably get one of those too. All right, Alex, did you cut the big money cards?
I did.
All right, let's head up to the big money cards.
Wow.
All right, Alex, a lot of money is at stake. You're going to start on the bottom row with $6,000 that you won earlier. 3 cards on the bottom line, and just like earlier, you're going to predict whether the next card is higher or lower than the one that precedes it while making bets. When you move up to the second level, we'll give you another $14,500 and 3 more cards. Your minimum bets are $500 until you get to the final card, the big bet, where you must bet at least half your dollars, or you can stop and cash out your winnings by stopping the game right there and there. And if you get a duplicate card, you don't win any money, but you don't lose any money. Do you have any questions?
No, I think I'm all set here.
All right, here's his $6,000. Alex, I'm wishing the best of luck to you, and you can change the card at any time of the 3 levels if you need to. With your $6,000, you have a king.
Wow!
King's a great card. Alright, well, just to play it safe here, I'm gonna hold back on this one. I'm gonna go $4,000. I'm gonna say lower than the king.
$4,000. Lower than the king, it's an 8. You have $10,000 and an 8, and you can play it or you can change it.
Let's go ahead and change it.
All right, the 8 is gone, and now it's replaced with an 8.
Oh!
Oh, yes. The entire $10,000, and it is low.
Of course, it's a 3. $20,000 and a 3.
$15,000 higher.
$15,000. Higher than a 3? No, it's a duplicate.
It's not bad.
You have $20,000. We're going to move the 3 up to the next level, giving you another $14,500, taking you up to $34,500, and you have a 3.
I'm going to switch it up here. Let's go $20,000 higher.
$20,000. Higher than a 3, it's the king.
Wow.
$4,500 and a king.
$30,000 lower.
$30,000 lower than the king. Another duplicate king. You still have your amount. What would you like to do?
Okay, let's do 40,000 lower.
Ah, upped up a little bit, I see. $40,000. That's a nice bet there. Lower than the king, it's a 4.
Ooh!
$94,500. We move the 4 to the big bet. Do you want that 4, or would you like to cash out with your $94,500?
Well, that is a lot of money, but I want to stay in it and play, and we're going to keep the 4.
All right. You must bet at least half. You can bet more. You have $94,500 and a 4. What is your big bet on this 4?
I'm going to say $85,500, and the last card is going to be high.
$85,500. That's a big bet on the 4. It's a very good bet. Let's find out if you're going to be the first winner of the big money cards. If this is higher than a 4, no, it's a 2, but you still have $9,000.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad indeed. That's not a bad payday. And in addition to your $5,000 bonus money, that takes your total winnings up to $14,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our world premiere of $1 Million Sharks here on the 25. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in on this first episode. If you like this, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the 25 to see new episodes of $1 Million Sharks. This is Alex Harris saying, don't forget to stay and root your sharks. So long, my friends.
Wow.
This is your announcer, Brandon Scruggs, speaking for $1 Million Sharks, a Paris Production Group presentation.
Wow. So that was $1 Million Shark series premiere. What do I think about this video? It was amazing. So far, this episode went to be a success. My last video of the day I'm gonna react to is a bonus. Now I talked about this bonus before, and that is of course Spin for a Million premieres tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So let's react to it. Begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Tomorrow, it's the return of the iconic YouTube show, where once Big could find you $1 million. Spin for a million. Premieres tomorrow. It's 6 on the 25th.
Thank you, that announcer. So that was this video. What do I think of this bonus video? It was amazing. So far, this video went to be a success. Anyways, guys, double ups of LJPCBM ads episode 668. Hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for the next one. It's gonna be Bonzi Watch. Till next time, so Joseph, goodbye, peace out, baby. Get more to be ads to guys very soon. Till then, Joseph out. See ya.
Given unto me this life I'll never take for granted, and given all the time I failed to really understand it, I never sought to meet the maker of reality, the one who gave the life that which is always happening, but I tried all the time. I ask, why me? Why was I the one to see things as I do under the moonlight and the sun? Perception is the question, and the giver holds the key.